Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hopefully this thing works today. The computer updated yesterday, so I don't know. They had a problem last night, and that was probably the problem. I don't know. But morning, Junkyard. Ron? So, did you guys have a good weekend? Hopefully. Bye.
Cody Braden's here.
Y'all have a good day. The door's still locked, so you have to unlock that. I know, I couldn't get away edgewise. Yeah.
I just said that. There you go, my boot shit.
Tell him to be out in a minute.
No, I'm gonna grab my boots and head out.
Did ya? I know the feeling. Work, 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 work. I made scrambled eggs, hash browns, bacon, and biscuits yesterday morning for breakfast. Then I put a ham in a crock pot around 9:30, I guess it was. Did dishes, then did dishes again, and then did dishes again. Ran to the store. I was busy yesterday. We had her brother, my sister-in-law, our son and daughter-in-law, and two of their kids were there. And then my daughter and son-in-law was here. And then our son and his girlfriend and Gretchen and Harley. And we had a cookout, or not a cookout. I made the stuff in here, and then we stayed outside on the picnic table and ate dinner. You took your Oxy for the show? There you go. Why, is it that painful you need the Oxycontin? Yeah, ad come up in 50 seconds. I went to that flash food, and I bet it does make others interesting. Yeah, that flash food. I bought 5 1-quart containers of chicken noodle soup from Panera. You know, the restaurant Panera Bread. I had some of their loaded potato soup the other day, and it was fantastic. So I bought they had their chicken noodle soup on that Flash Fresh for $3.50 the other day, and then yesterday it was marked down to $2. Today is the day it's supposed to be expired, but it's still good. Um, the best sell date is today, so um, I bought 5 of them, and then they had Market House chili. I think it was 18-ounce containers or whatever for $1.50. So I bought 4 of those. So I'm gonna have soup and chili this week. Yeah, Pantera's by Ford. This is Panera. No T. That's when it's the best. Manager special, $1 a pound. Well, we had the ham, and then I steamed some hot dogs in case somebody wanted hot dogs. Macaroni salad, potato salad, baked beans, apple salad, and Dutch apple pie, cookies, and watermelon. He has 2 Panteras? Yeah. I seen the Hot Lips died. Hot Lips Hounahan. Or Mrs. Donald Snopscotch. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah? Yep. They hit them 2 bridges. Bad thing about that is they're just escalating it. You know, you can't call for peace when you keep radically bombing each other. Yeah. Yeah. Trojan horse. Well, then in Boulder, Colorado, had that guy firebombing the mall. I don't know if anybody died, but a couple of people. Yeah. Gee. Yeah. Never mind. I'll go this way. Ah, he was an Egyptian man in here in the United States illegally. Hmm. Damn. Yeah, you're gonna have to spell that all over again there, Skeeta. Was there a shooting in North Carolina? Oh, in Hickory. Okay. There's one in Colorado, and then there was one dead and 11 injured in Hickory, North Carolina. Got to put my glasses on for this. At a house party in Catawba County, North Carolina. Hmm. Hmm. Damn. Hickory dickory Glock. Yeah. 80 rounds was shot at least. They're not very good shots. Hit 13 people out of, according to this, 12 were injured, one was killed. 13 out of 80. There were still 67 shots that weren't accounted for. Unless a couple of the, the wounded ones got a couple extra. No, I have not checked my gutters lately. Have you? I got them screens on the top of our gutters. You're right, they can't. Oh, I know. I know. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. We had some people that couldn't hit the target if they were sitting on top of it. Good morning, James. Yeah. That's how bad it was. Hmm. Nice to see everybody. What you looking for?
My tennis shoes.
Come here, Spirit. Come on. Hey, get over here. Come on, Spirit. Oh yeah. Hmm. Is she sure she had her tennis shoes here? Come here. Come here. Get up here. Come on. Get up here. Come on. I thought she wore her Crocs here. Hmm. Well, they couldn't have went far. So, ouch. Kevin, good morning. Square table? You got to come up in 30 seconds. Yeah, you're accountable. Yeah. Where's your weapon at, soldier? Well, it got blowed up and you're still alive? Why's that? You should have been guarding that. What are you looking for?
Got your shoes.
I think she wore her Crocs here.
No, those are Nana's.
Okay.
I didn't bring them to Mom's.
All right. They gotta be here someplace.
I know they can't grow legs.
Yeah. Are they black?
Yeah.
Right there, huh? Hmm. Well, you know why they were up there on the shoe rack? Because I put them there because, you know why? Because you left them there. Every time you open the door, it hit them. Hmm. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah, I know that's a YouTube superstar. You're right. You're absolutely right there, Square Table. I spend hours every day out in the public signing autographs. I don't mind signing the autographs, but when they start pinching, after a while I start to get bruised. I know I need to get that auto pin. That's right. I remember when I was down in Fort Jackson, I had to I had to sign paperwork. Um, they took, I don't know, 4 or 5 of us, and they put us in a building with boxes of papers, and we had to sign all these papers. Major John Lithwaite. I mean, thousands and thousands and thousands of copies. I asked him, isn't this illegal to sign his name? He's given you permission. Yeah. Shots, everybody, shots. Shots, everybody, shots. Shots, everybody, shots. Shots, everybody, shots. Shots, everybody. Uh, it's Two Shot Monday. Yeah, delegation, you're right. We were there for about, I don't know, 10 hours, I think, signing papers. You know, I guess they didn't have an auto pin back then. You got it?
Huh?
Fill in a water bottle.
Okay. Yeah.
So what do you guys see the doctor for today? I mean, I think you're a hypochondriac because you go to the doctor every 2 or 3 days. Yeah, I can't read English. You're right. Oh. Yeah, I go to the foot doctor today. What's wrong with your hoofs? There is going to be a lot of trucks shut down. I think if that'd be a law, you can't, even for a driver's license, if you can't read and write English, you have no business being on the road. It just makes it easier for the police when they pull you over. So, you can't say, well, they need an interpreter either. If you can't read and write English, you shouldn't be driving in America. I don't think any other country lets you drive in their country if you can't understand the language. I mean, I know they don't bend to your beck and call just because you can't speak their language. It's 44 right now and sunny. It's supposed to get up to like 79 today, I think. And then let me check the weather. It's 44. You're going to get up to 78 today. Then tomorrow, no, that's today still. Tomorrow is going to be partly cloudy. By 8 o'clock, it's going to be 60 degrees. It's going to be 75 by noon. 80 degrees by 5 o'clock. And then Wednesday, we're supposed to have a bunch of rain, I guess. So. Huh. Aw, pretty girl. Oh, pretty girl, yes, sir. Uncle Kevin's going to go get his hoofs clipped. Yeah. Yeah. They're going to scrape him, then they're going to clip his hoofs. Yeah. Might even tack on a pair of shoes. Come on, straighten out. Yeah, get them polished. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, then you'd be able to go to work for Walmart. Yeah. Oh, pretty girl. You just lay right there and you get comfortable, okay? You just get comfortable. Yeah. No, I wish I had it as rough as you do. I ain't never no good. My feet look terrible. I have edema, but they tell me I got good blood flow in my feet because they check it all the time. And my sensitivity is great too. I told them, I said I could step on an ant and tell you if it's a boy or a girl. No. What you doing, baby? That's a good girl. She loves to be loved when she wants it. When she don't want it, she don't want it. Our grandma lost a leg to diabetes. You ought to try that ivermectin, Kevin. 1.85 milligrams. Just take about, about just a little bit bigger than a pencil eraser every morning. Yeah, or OTC. Yeah. It's supposed to kill parasites, and that's what they claim. Some of these doctors are claiming that diabetes is caused by a parasite in your liver. I would. It's supposed to taste like apple. Do you need some help? Want me to hold that for you? Okay. They're looking at you. They're watching the kitty. You don't care, do you? That's right. One drop per 100 pounds. She's comfortable. I'm not, but she is. Oh, yeah, ad coming up in 55 seconds. Oh. That means you got about 48 seconds to get off me because I'm going to get me a cup of coffee. Yeah, I know. I know, pumpkin. Yeah. That do a boys' room run, you okay?
No, I said I did something to my back and I've got field day today.
No. I told you, I think she's getting sciatica. She says her back hurts all the way down her leg. I know exactly what that is. And there's really nothing you can do for it. Eventually it'll go away once it works its way out of there, but did you take a couple of arthritis?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, get me a cup of coffee. Come on, pumpkin. Time to go. There you go.
Stop it, Spirit.
What's that?
I said you need to stop, Spirit.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, that's on the ground. Oh, I'll stand over. I'm gonna get rough. Oh. What is that? What is that? Roger and Harley.
I gotta make prep another pot of coffee.
Set up. Where's the shoes go? What is this for? This guy? Yeah, how about get going on it? Your hair looks like crap. Don't do it yet outside of your mouth. My back is hurt. Oh. Slapping right on the spine. Go take him up there. Good one. Go take him up there. We don't just throw him on the stairs. Where's my coffee? Oh. No.
I'll be right back. I love you too, Kevin. Yes, I miss the old trash trucks when they actually had to work and pick up the trash. They're going to do it this weekend. I believe it's this weekend. Yeah, this weekend and next weekend. This weekend, south of Maumee Street is a citywide cleanup. Next weekend, north of Maumee Street is a citywide cleanup. No. Got a lot of stuff downstairs, totes and stuff that are full of Christmas decorations. I want to take up there and um, get them out here to the curb and get them taken out. Yeah. I think she thinks a polecat or something died in the bathroom. Yeah. Now every 2 years they do a spring cleanup or fall or summer cleanup or whatever. I got a shed out there. It's got a lot of shit in that shed. Excuse my language. I want to get that out. Um, I'll end up putting metal in one pile and the other stuff in another pile and get it cleaned up, and then um, that way I can, if I can get this big shed pretty much cleaned out, I can probably get all my other stuff out of the 2 storage units and put it in there. And if I can get the 2 storage units cleaned out, think of all the money I'll save. You look a little peaky. You okay, Pumpkin? I had a bellyache. Yeah.
Doctor appointment.
Huh?
Get your doctor appointment. Oh, spirit.
Might want to have them start the car. Well, it's 47 now. Starting to warm up.
Well, that's not my problem. They got 10 minutes for it to warm up.
Yeah.
You're wearing shorts.
Ooh. Oh, Kitty Kid is looking out the window. I wonder what she sees out there. Yesterday she was looking out that window and she ran into the living room, looked out that window, then come back this way.
You
She
know,
was on the prowl for something.
I won't be right back.
Okay.
I told you I have to go pick Brooke up.
Oh, okay. Where are they taking the car to? Blissfield?
Bell Tiger.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
Battle Tire.
Oh, that's almost too heavy. It's almost too heavy to carry.
That's probably why you got sciatica with that suitcase.
No, it's not. Stop. Get up of here with it.
Okay.
What? Think about it. You're funny. Huh?
It's a nice way of saying it's lying. It probably is.
Think about it. Ouch.
Are you okay?
Hope it hurt.
Did you hurt yourself, Pumpkin? Not being mean to a baby?
Because my hand's on the chair, so she attacked it.
Yeah, no.
That felt great. Try that one more time. Yeah.
That'd take some weight out of there.
Hey.
Yeah.
Put your face on that screen.
Yeah.
How about that? What? What'd you do with my keys? Yeah, wait. I got them.
I say, I thought they were in your purse.
What you said I have to dig a little deeper.
Huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're funny.
Well, it seems awful funny. I can carry everything I need right here in this thing, and then keys in a pocket. But it takes a suitcase. I don't understand that.
That's none of your business.
You got a summer outfit in there and a winter outfit? She didn't scratch your bed, did she?
Burns.
No, you tell her you're sorry. Tell her you're sorry.
It's okay. Take access on the house. Wait till later. Can I go outside?
You want to go outside? I think she intentionally tried to step on you, Pumpkin.
Like this.
Yeah, ad coming up in 20 seconds. Her and the cat, they go around and around, but that cat loves her. Not yet. I have not flipped my calendar yet. I just looked at that. I can breathe. I've actually, I was talking about that um, clean medicine that Walmart is selling now. I took in like 3 or 4 doses of that aspirin in the last 3 days at acetaminophen, and it seems to work pretty good. I've been having a bad headache on this side of the head, right behind the eye, for the last week or so. I know there's something on TV for that. You're right. So anybody got anything interesting they want to talk about?
Girl. Let's get rocking up.
Anybody? Anybody? Bueller? Bueller? Was it that?
I'm gonna get in the car.
Oh hell, I can't even remember of it. That 3 week supply. In 2 weeks, I was feeling great.
Talking about water bottle?
No, I don't need one.
Time to go. Sit and wait until last minute, worried about this.
I'll wait in the car.
Well, I would say so.
Yeah.
Bye, Papa. Love
Bye. I love you. You guys have fun at your picnic.
you. I will.
They have a school picnic today, and Kathy's going. Oh. I don't know, life is a picnic. You're right. Oh. Hmm. They have a storage unit or a storage building over here in town that's got like 15 storage units for sale. Um, yeah, I just seen your message from last night. Yeah, I streamed for about 15 minutes or something like that, and then it went into lost connection, and I couldn't get it back. So I tried for like 5 minutes to get the thing to work, and it wouldn't work again. So it was a crapshoot this morning. I didn't know if it was going to start up and work because yesterday um, the computer uh, it updated. So I don't know if that had something to do with it or not, but seems to be working okay today. Well, you guys need it. Oklahoma gets pretty dusty. What you need to do is get about 8, 9 inches of rain, but you need it to take about 3 days to deliver it, get it into the ground. You know, when it's raining 2 inches an hour, it ain't helping the ground any. It's just running off someplace into a reservoir, ditch bank. Ain't got time to soak in. Danielle, hello, hello. How are you? Happy Monday. That's right. Yeah, I went to our daughter's for Memorial Day weekend. Um, for Monday. Went there and had a cookout. Then the whole family went over there, and then we had a get together yesterday. Our grandson graduated, so after the graduation, we had a bunch of people, family come over. We had a dinner. We had cheddar brats, stadium brats, quarter pound hot dogs, and burgers for Memorial Day. Yesterday was ham, macaroni cheese or macaroni salad, potato salad, apple pie, sugar cookies, watermelon, baked beans, and hot dogs. That's what they were burned. Some of them were supposed to be burned on purpose, and then the other ones were burned on accident. You know, you know, but there ain't nothing better than baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, and Chevrolet. Aw, pretty girl. I know they all left, didn't they? There's Spirit. She's cute. We found her outside when she was about 3 or 4 weeks old. No mother around. We brought her in after it took about an hour to catch her. Brought her in, been raising her ever since. She'll be 2 in August. She's one hell of a guard kitty. If she don't like you, she'll let you know. She hisses at people she don't like. People can walk in this house and she's fine. If she doesn't like you, she'll let you know right then and there. We didn't have to bottle feed her. She was at the point where she could actually, drink some milk. So you gave her some milk and some tuna fish and stuff like that when we first got her, and then got her some kitty food, fed it to her that way. Well, our son's girlfriend, she has pit bulls or bullies or whatever, and I think she smells the dogs on her and she doesn't want to have anything to do with it. It was a bone-in ham, so I saved the bone and all the fat and stuff that I trimmed off of it, so I put it in the freezer, so I can make bean and ham soup. I'll boil the bone and the ham and the fat and stuff like that. I save some broth, and I'll boil that all together, and then after I get all the fat pulled out of the broth and get the meat picked off the bone, I'll put some beans in there and make some bean soup. Have a good one, Danielle. She's a pretty girl. Yes, you are. She's a pretty kitty. I don't know how that's comfortable on you, but northern beans. No, put that down. Nobody wants to see that side of you. Either that or do it with pinto beans. I like pinto bean soup too. With pinto beans, I'll put the ham in, the ham broth, pinto beans, and then I'll add some onion and some tomato with it and make a soup like that. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Are you comfy now? You just tell me when you get comfortable. Yeah. I actually like pinto bean soup. But I have that, I got 2 packages of that 15 bean soup too. I should start making that with a ham. So, I don't know. What you guys want to talk about? I'm about all talked out. Well, yeah, it was something about America, so Joe didn't want to do anything to help them. Well, I would think that's what the name calls them, gigantic. No, that's sort of like North Carolina. They didn't want to do nothing for them people either. Or the ones out there in or whatever it was, Oahu or whatever, Hawaii. And in California, they've only permitted 3 people to get permits. I guess in California, you got to do like $1 million or $2 million worth of renovation, to the property, to the land. You got to make it so it's watertight and all this other stuff, and so you don't have no runoff. California is doomed until they turn around, and you know it sucks. California sucks. Well, good morning there, Cornbread. Nice to see you. Hmm. Yeah. Well, there's one in Boulder, Colorado that was firebombing. He is an Egyptian that's here illegally. Yeah, he's got such a good track record on California. He wants to run for America, run for president. Yeah. Walk like an Egyptian. King Tut. He's a funky monkey, King Tut. He's my favorite hunky. Steve Martin, King Tut. Well, it happened at, there was a bunch of Jewish people rallying for Jews, and at a protest over the war. And this guy was from, you know, Egypt, and he threw it at the Jewish people. So I'm pretty sure that's terrorism. No ifs, ands, buts about it. Yep. The local sheriff, he didn't want to say it was terrorism. So, okay, Pumpkin, you got to get up. I'm starting to get a backache. Okay. I gotta warm up real quick. Uh, but for all them shoes, yeah, you gotta outlaw the gas cans, especially the ones with the safety nozzles. Covered up them work boots, yeah. I got like 5 or 6 pair of size 14 army boots out there in the garage, brand new pairs. I bought them on an online auction for $1 a pair. Couldn't believe it. Some of them are the vented camo. They're all brand new. Nobody else bid on them. I bid $1 a piece on them. $1 a pair. I know, can't sell them or give them away, right? No. Anymore, I pretty much got to open the boot all the way up in order to put my feet in them. My ankles just don't bend like they should anymore. That's all I ever wore was work boots, unless we went to the store, went out someplace and I'd put on a good pair of shoes. But if I was in the morning, working or not, I'd wake up in the morning. If I was going outside, I'd put on my work boots. Now, and then if we were going to go away, I would, change and put on some shoes. But if we weren't doing nothing that day, I'd have my work boots on all day. Go out there and do, the grass or garden or whatever, work out in the garage. Fortunately, I don't have any problem finding socks, but I have like 15 pairs of brand new socks in the dresser. They're all those compression socks. And then I have probably 2 or 3 pairs of the heavy warm socks, like winter socks or whatever. Um, I like putting those on during the winter, and not to wear outside or anything, but just keep my feet warm. I used to wear heavy insulated socks all the time because my feet were so cold, but now they're not cold anymore. But I'd get out of the shower, get dressed, and I'd put on insulated socks to go to bed. They, I don't wear them that often anymore. I wear the compression socks probably maybe 4 or 5 days a week. If I'm not doing anything spectacular or particular, I won't wear them. But if we're gonna go someplace, I'll put them on. And the only bad thing about it, they're hard to put on. Um, but once they're on, your legs feel great. So does your kidneys because you flush them out. Two sock Monday. Yeah. So Kathy's got that picnic to go together today. I don't know if she has to go there, if it's 2 different times or what. But and don't forget the socks, right? Yeah, you're right. You got an ad coming up in 43 seconds. Yeah, there ain't no holidays in June. Even Father's Day. It's not a holiday. No. Mother's Day, yes, but not Father's Day. Mother's Day, it's steak and shrimp and stuff like that. Father's Day, it's a TV dinner. Yeah, an MRE, you're right. I tell you what, George Floyd has been drug free for over 5 years. So proud of him. I am so proud of him. Are you supposed to be up there? Hey, meow, come here. Come on. Come on. Get up here. Come on. Come on. Get up here. Come on. Come here. Okay. You're okay. I know. You're all right. Nobody's hurting the baby. She's missing the kids already. She don't never meow unless she's wanting something. Yeah. Okay. No, they never did rebuild that, I don't think. I think they took that as a sign from God that George wasn't a saint. Come here, pumpkin. Yeah. They did it, blew it to smithereens. I take that as, you know, a sign from God. That wasn't the only one. Mike Brown, his statue or whatever, not statue, his plaque that they had out there commemorating him or whatever, that got split in two. He got hit by lightning. Are you a pretty kitty? Yeah, it is catching. You're right. I think today I'm gonna go out and work on that rototiller some more. Dump the tank on the original engine. Um, get that emptied. I'm gonna pull a spark plug. I'm gonna shoot it with some ether and pull a start. See if I can get it to fire. Um, if it even will hiccup, I might invest some time into it. Pretty girl, yes sir. Well, people, I think I'm done for the day. I will see you guys Wednesday, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard. If you're so inclined to join me, y'all have a great day and take care. I'm all talked out and I don't have anything else I can say. Have a blessed day, everybody. Take care. Yeah. Take care, everybody.